Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
This segment is sponsored by Palm Mechanics. Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today, I'm so excited to be joined in studio by April Logan. April, how are you doing?
I'm wonderful, and how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Now, you are actually a Palm Mechanics super fan, if you will.
I am. Can you believe it?
You're the first one I've ever met, Palm Mechanics super fan. But
I am.
I want you to tell me a little bit about your experience with the company and why you love them so much.
Well, from the very beginning, when I actually called them up, I saw them on Facebook. I didn't call them at first. I went ahead and sent them a message, and right away, within seconds, Crystal got back with me and said that Matt would be contacting me to give me a price. Within that same day, he showed up at the house.
Really?
Made arrangement, yes. Same day service. He came out, he gave us a price, set up a date, came out, and started on the tree.
Now, I know that Palm Mechanics are really paving the way in terms of specific palm management. Not a lot of people do this.
No, and he's actually an artist of the palm tree. That's what I call him, an artist. He's literally paints the palm tree.
Well, tell me all about what your palm tree looked like before.
It was miserable.
Okay.
It needed it was frumpy, and it needed an overhaul. It truly did. And the poor thing hadn't been maintained in probably 20 years.
Goodness.
It's an older palm tree, huge. It's one of the biggest palm trees that I've seen, and it's in our backyard. And it was in bad shape, had the fongs sticking out pretty much, and just really needed help. He came out, and within, I'd say maybe in less than an hour, he took it from a frumpy tree to something that just looked like it had just been painted in my backyard. It was just beautiful.
I've actually
Absolutely
seen your
stunning.
tree. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, we have to keep people from going into our backyard to come take a look at it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure it's kind of caught on a little bit too, that once people see your tree, they start to notice what other palm trees look like too.
The same day. When he was
Wow.
working on the palm tree, we had neighbors come from their home. They were watching him the whole time, and through their backyard. I knew that they were, taking a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually came over right after he finished our palm tree and finished their palm tree.
So how quick was the process?
I'd say from the first time I talked to them, within a week.
Wow.
Yeah, they got it done within an hour, but it was with it from start to finish, from the first time I saw them until it was done, it was a week.
Wow.
And then he comes back out, he'll give you a service call to let you know it's time. Do you have seed buds growing, the little pods on the top? He'll give you a call and let you know it's time. I need to come out and fix your palm tree, do some detailed work to it. And he kept his word. He gave me a call, set up the appointment, came out very inexpensive, and maintained the palm tree.
Love it. Now, another big issue that people have are the seed pods or other droppings from the tree. Did you deal with that before too?
No, because he took care of it. We've owned the house for about a year.
Okay.
And it was a mess. The outside yard was a mess, and the palm tree was one of them. That was one thing that I was afraid to let anybody take care of. And I really researched it before I contacted Matt Dix and Crystal. And I knew that they were the best to take care of our situation with our palm tree, because our palm tree is our jewel, it's our crown that's out in our backyard. I mean, it takes up the whole backyard. That's how big this thing is. And so I wanted the very best, and I got the best.
Love it. And it's also something that you shouldn't try to do yourself because it's not safe.
No, it's not. It's not.
Trust the artists.
That's right. The artist of the palm tree, Matt Dix.
Perfect. Well, April, thank you so much for talking to me today.
And thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Guys, if you want to learn more about Palm Mechanics, you can always call their number at 843-455-4456. This segment is sponsored by Palm Mechanics.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
I want to teach this young lady how to make the outer edge of this hammock. What's your name, young lady? Miss Rachel, I'm Marvin. The kids call me the hammock man. I believe in child labor. Now, Miss Rachel, I'm gonna do this twice. You got your mommy here with you. She can help you if you need help, but I doubt it. You're gonna take the one on the foot. This one, you're gonna bring it over one time. This one, you're gonna bring it twice. You're gonna pull sideways. 1 over 1. Far in 2 times. Pull sideways. Your turn. In other words, you're making a little boy's bracelet. That's a boy's bracelet, but we're gonna cut 9 pieces of rope to go with it. And I'm gonna teach you how to make the topping of that hammock, the very top. Now, moms, Miss Rachel get it home. Next time she come to you and fold her mouth like she's bored, she ain't got nothing to do. The weather outside is terrible. She can't go out and play. I call that arts and crafts day. Perfect. So all the seashells she have at your house, you can get her to decorate it. Okay, we can stop there. Can I see your wrist? Your mama tricked you, didn't she? You know your wrist ain't that big. So we're gonna come back to right here, okay? Okay, now, Miss Rachel, this the deal. There's 1 come around 2. You can come around the back, drop this 1 in there. Put that right in the top of that. I want you to bring your mother with you to the end of the table and come back here right quick. Mother dearest, I'm gonna do this twice. Your job is to help your daughter finish this. Okay. Y'all getting ready to make the last piece goes on all hammocks. In the beginning of all swings. This is the beginning of all hammocks, that's this piece. This is also the beginning of all swings because it's the outer edge. I teach the kids how to do those things because when they get home, when their friends come and tear your hammock up, they know how to fix it. You reach between the 2 in the front, the 1 in the back, you're gonna bring it home. When you part the rope, it's sitting right there. Kitty style. Kitty style. Kitty style.
Well, it is a hot and sunny day here on Pawleys Island, and I am joined by Mr. Thomas Williams. How are you doing?
Great, hot, but I'm still here.
Yeah, we're holding in there. But tell me about you and what you do.
Well, my name is Thomas Williams. My telephone number is 814-8598. Area code is 843. I live in McClennanville, but I come from McClennanville to Pawleys Island for the last 29, 30 years. And I also come 4 days a week. And I love it. And I don't think I see no way I'm going to stop.
Now, what do you do?
I do the, if you see the stick I got, I do the cobra, I do the owl, I do the rattlesnakes, I do the fish, the flounder, the rainbow trout, the catfish, wide-mouthed bass. If you name it, I can do it.
Now, how did you learn that you could actually do this?
Oh, at my father, 3 generations back, and my older brother showed me because my father had passed away. And he showed me how to do it, and then after that it's just history. But some of the things, like my brother couldn't do a cobra, he couldn't do an alligator, which a whole alligator, that's what I do also. The big flounders, or he could have made just regular sticks.
But you can get a little fancy with it.
Yes,
huh?
I just gotta, if I see it in with my eyes, I don't have to have a picture. I can automatically draw it.
That is so cool.
Yes.
You're able to hand carve these sticks, and
Right.
then you even paint them and seal them, and they're very functional as much as they're beautiful.
Right. If you see this one, this is what you call a honeysuckle vine wrapped around a cherry. The head is a put on. So this is got a rod, a steel rod, not anything else in there but a steel rod. So in case if you drop it, it won't break.
Okay, so you're out here 4 days a week. Can you tell me the address and where people can find you?
Yes, you can find me at 1061-5 Paula's Island, near the bakery.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
All right, guys, we have quite a treat today. I'm at R&R Dance Studio and I'm joined by Ro. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm so excited. We're gonna be doing some Latin dance today. What are we trying?
We're gonna do bachata.
All right, here it is, folks.
Okay. So, what we're gonna learn today is that we are actually gonna learn bachata. So I'm gonna teach you how to dance this lovely dance called bachata. It's very user-friendly because of the fact that it is more on the slow side. Salsa is very fast, and so you do a lot of footwork whenever you're doing salsa, right? So we've grown, and this area really loves bachata because it's very user-friendly in the beginning. You can kind of grow it up and level it up to be almost as difficult as you want it to be.
Love that. Like
just
Shag.
yes, just like Shag. But just like in the beginning, it's just so easy, and it'll be very, very easy going, so you don't have to stress out about anything.
We're easing in the
Yes,
cable.
yes, absolutely. So here's how we're gonna do this. So it is going to be a 3 steps and tap, okay? We're doing a partner dance, okay? This is something that they did in the Dominican Republic. That's where it comes from, okay? So it's more of like, when you hear traditional bachata, it's going to be a little bit more islandy and stuff like that, and fast and everything else, okay? But what we're going to do is that they've remixed a lot of these different songs and everything, so you have now English versions of bachata music, which is a lot of fun, okay? So the step is going to go, you're going to mirror me, yeah? We're going to go 3 steps and a tap this way, 3 steps and a tap this way. Ready?
Okay.
And go. 1, 2, 3, and tap. Back 5, 6, 7, and tap. And a 1, 2, 3, and tap. And 5, 6, 7, and tap. That's it.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. Nice and easy, right?
Okay.
So now we can relax. There we go. We go 1, 2, 3, and tap. And 5, 6, 7, and tap. And 1, 2, 3, and tap. And 5, 6, 7, and tap. Now, as long as you remember your footwork, I can pretty much put you wherever I need to put you, okay? So one of your jobs as a follow is to just remember and make sure that you have your footwork down, okay? Now this is going to be a job and skill and goal for everybody, is to really hone in on their footwork. That's the foundation, that's the core, and that's really what you want to remember, because turning and moving and everything else becomes a lot easier once you know your steps, okay? Because now I know what foot you're supposed to be on due to that tap. So the tap, whenever we tap, is very important because that's our available foot to go with next, right?
Okay, gotcha.
So when we go forward and back, we're gonna go forward and back. So that means that you're gonna start back on your right foot.
Okay.
It's still the same thing, but you're not gonna come together. You're literally gonna walk back and tap, and then walk forward and tap.
Is it always like 3?
Yes. 2, 3, and tap.
Okay,
but
I'm assuming it matters which foot you step back and forward with.
So it doesn't, as long as you're tapped and we're both on the correct foot to go forward or back, that's all that matters.
All right, word.
Sound good?
All right.
Let's do it. Ready? 5, 6, 7.
Are we
Here
going
go.
back?
And a 1.
Okay, no, we're
2,
going to the side.
3,
Okay.
and tap. 5, 6, 7, and go. 1, 2, 3, and tap.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, and tap. 1, 2, 3, and tap. 5, 6, 7, and tap. 1, 2,
So you
3,
can kind
and
of
tap.
lead.
Yes,
Okay, that
yes,
makes
yes.
sense. So-
Turning for Latin is going to be very different than turning yourself as a ballerina.
Okay.
When we turn in Latin, we make sure that when you lock this in, everything stays in this little 90-degree form, right? It only goes here, okay? It doesn't push up, okay? Does that make sense?
Okay.
So I will kind of lead through this. I want natural weight of your hand, and you're gonna hook in, so that way now I have control, okay? So now when I turn you, I can actually turn you, yeah.
Okay.
So you're still allowing me to lead the turn. Now, when we do this, there's going to be a prep before the turn.
Okay, yeah, how do you get into
So when
that?
I prep, I'll prep, we'll tap, nothing happens until you feel the go. Go, turn, and tap.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes
girl,
sense.
nice job. And a 1, 2, 3, tap, go 5, 6, 7, yes.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.